Hello everybody and welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today we're actually doing an Indie Snapshot of a game that I've actually done previously, and that game is Legend of Dungeon. The difference being that the last time I did an Indie Snapshot on the game, it was in its alpha stage, while this time it's officially released on Steam. It is $10, and the easiest way to describe it is a roguelike beat-em-up. It's a very simple game in concept, but very difficult in actually finishing. I've actually never finished a game before, and it is actually relatively hard to accomplish that goal. And what that goal is to descend the 26 floors of the randomly generated dungeon, pick up the gold or treasure, whatever may lay down there, and then go back up the 26 floors and bring it back to the tavern, where you can drink and be merry and be happy that you have succeeded. But the game likes to kill you over and over and over again. We're going to see that by hitting play. Let's go ahead and enter the world. And we are already actually in a dungeon because I was playing a little bit beforehand. So we're not going to see the tavern right away, unless we die, which is fine. But one of the things you actually notice almost immediately, one of the things I noticed almost immediately, and I noticed even in my first Indie Snapshot of the game, was the way the game looks. It is so retro in style, but beautiful at the same time. It has a very physical feel to the game, if that makes sense. Everything feels like you could reach out and touch it. It's a very three-dimensional retro look. The lighting, for one, is absolutely wonderful. That dynamic lighting that is presented to you in the game gives you an excellent sense of scale and sense of depth. On top of it, everything just sticks out and looks really good. I don't know what it is about it. The pixel art style mixed with this just physical feeling of everything kind of just popping out just really works well, and it's something that the game has been praised for over and over and over again. It's an absolutely beautiful game in its own right, and I think it looks really good. As far as gameplay is concerned, it's really simple. There's a jump button, an attack button, a button to kind of cycle through your inventory, and a button to drop stuff, and that's really it. So I can jump, I can charge up my attack if I so choose, like this, or I could just swing, and that's really the game's controls. It's very, very simple. The bottom left is going to give you all the important information you need. You have your health. I currently have 67 health out of 110. Your attack power, your defenses, the experience, and the gold you're currently carrying. Now, unlike in a lot of other roguelikes, gold doesn't really do much outside of provide you with a high score. There's no shops, as far as I know, in the game that you can spend the gold on, which is, I feel, something that could have been added. I feel like spending gold is a lot of fun. Spelunky kind of does it in a very cool way, and I'd like to see a lot more games do it that way, where money serves as both your high score and your source of currency that you need to spend at shops to get things. So it has you balancing kind of, well, do I want to save my gold to have the high score of the day, or do I want to spend it to ensure that I'm going to get further on in the level? That way I can then potentially have a higher score then. So we are actually getting kind of our asses kicked right now. Each floor has one exit and one entrance. Is this something I have to stand on? Well, we'll talk about the secrets in a little bit here. I'm not sure what I need to do to open this again. Apparently nothing. Maybe there was a switch? Is there a switch somewhere? Anyway, each floor of the dungeon has one staircase leading downward and one staircase leading upward. It's your duty to find these and head down each designated floor. Right now I'm eating apples, which reduces a little bit of my health. Not reduces, but produces a little bit of health. And there are secrets on every floor as well. There are hidden floor switches that open up secret areas, quite like this, that may have secret switches on them in their own right. Which may give you treasure, which may give you money, or sometimes, which is kind of random, might not do anything at all. It's also probably in your best interest to try and explore every floor to its fullest, as it typically is in roguelike type games, to maximize your loot potential and maximize your cash potential for your high score. It's relatively simple in its concept, and though it's simple in concept, or casual in concept, if some might say, it is still very difficult to beat. The game throws you into the game without any expectation or any tutorial on how to play it. It expects you to figure out the game, its controls by yourself. It's not a tough game to figure out. But it expects you to play and master the game kind of by trial and error. Because you're going to be going up the same 26 floors you're going down, there's a good chance you're going to run into enemies that you're not supposed to. A nimble coffee mug. Oh my god, look at that. Holding this coffee mug makes me run fast. Oh, that's awesome. It's a hat. So, we'll talk about that now. So, we'll finish what I was talking about first. So, one of the things that the game does is not hold your hand. It expects you to figure out the controls and figure out enemy difficulty as you play, which I'm totally cool with. I think that's a lot of fun. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And since you're going to be going up the same 26 floors you're going down, there could be really difficult enemies really early on in the game's kind of floors that you're not supposed to be able to kill, that you might want to just completely avoid altogether. And that's something you kind of have to learn the hard way, or, you know, you learn through me, by me telling you. But outside of that, there's a bunch of secrets, and what the game does as far as loot is concerned is many different types of hats. For the most part. There are different kinds of weapons as well, but hats are kind of the game's big thing. It very much likes to kind of give you random things that you can put on your head that will, in fact, change stats and a bunch of other stuff randomly. So, I have the nimble, for example, a nimble coffee mug. You don't know what that does. It doesn't tell you right away what it does stat-wise. What it does is it says, put it on your head. So you use the attack button or the action button, you put it on your head, and you will then learn what it does. So the nimble coffee mug for me is just makes me run around really fast. Now, I don't know if that's going to be incredibly beneficial in the long run, but for now, it's useful because I don't have anything else I can put on my head, so I might as well use this. I would like to see another weapon soon. I would like to potentially get something that might help me a little bit more as far as fighting enemies is concerned, as this basic sword is useful, but it's only going to maintain its usefulness for so long. These angels are freaking pains in the ass. You come across them super early and super often. They just come spring to life and attack you pretty much at any given instance. It's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with them sometimes. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I'm moving too fast for my own good. And that is generally the gist of the game. You're going to learn the enemies a lot. You're going to see a lot of the same enemies early on, snakes and these goblin things. But as you descend levels, you're going to come across kind of necromancers and grim reapers that kick your ass, and all kinds of fun enemies that you learn what to avoid, what not to avoid, what's worth risking your life for, and what isn't. And personally, I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I don't know if it's a game that I would spend a lot of time with, because as fun as it is, it does require a good chunk of time to kind of play and beat, especially as you die often. But it's just because I don't have that kind of time anymore. But I do enjoy this game when I have the time to sit down and play with it. But much like many other people who do YouTube quite often, and kind of dedicate their free time to potentially, you know, showing you cool indie games, the time allowed for me to play this game, unfortunately, is not quite there. But I think I would actually recommend this game quite heartily to those who enjoy that beat-em-up roguelike style game, people who enjoy a challenge, who enjoy a different style of run every single time you play, because you never know what kind of items you're going to get. Somebody who does enjoy getting better at the game the more they play. The more they learn their enemies, the better they're going to be at knowing how to deal with them. Do you hit and run? Do you just take them on straight on? Granted, again, the combat isn't incredibly complex, but just like in a lot of roguelikes, it usually isn't. You're usually just swinging a weapon that gets upgraded. Like Isaac, you're just kind of using your tiers, the same tiers that get upgraded every single time. So we've got a safety nimble miner's hat of awesome. The fact that it says nimble on it makes me think that maybe it's gonna do us, make us fast, but it looks like that is not going to be the case. We did pick up also this halberd, which we'll take a look at here momentarily. Ethereal red glaive of power. I am hitting really hard with this thing. Holy crap! This miner's helmet is it's tough to actually kind of get used to the fact that I'm moving so slow. But because this miner's hat does have a light, it actually might be more useful. Is that from me? Did that come from the glaive? Is that glaive actually shoot out red skulls the more I play with it? Oh, it does! Oh god, this glaive is amazing! Wow, what did we just pick up here? Clumsy, reluctant cleaver of feebleness. No thanks. I'd much rather stick with my my big, awesome sword thing. So let's get that back in our hands. There it is. Ethereal red glaive of power. Alright, let's use this thing. So we're gonna play a little bit as we, and I'll kind of just give footnotes the more I play. But it's just the fun that this kind of game has. I mean, these people, you know, it's a husband and wife team that basically put their hearts and souls in this game. And, you know, if this game had come out badly, I don't hold back. I would tell you that the game is bad. But it pleases me to pretty much no end to know that, you know, this husband and wife basically put themselves in a treehouse and put everything they could into, you know, put all their faith essentially into the Kickstarter, which succeeded, you know, more than triple. I think their goal was initially 5,000. They got like 30-something thousand. It was able to put out the game that they wanted to play, much like any indie developer wants to do. And they were able to do that. It makes me so happy to say that this game is a lot of fun and well worth it. And if you look around, a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people are feeling the same way. I know Red Panda Gamer adores this game. I'm pretty sure Rockley Smile really likes this game as well. I know Northern Lion kind of has mixed opinions about it. He likes it, but at the same time there are aspects of it he doesn't like. But, you know, for generally the response to this game has been pretty overwhelmingly positive. And I'm really happy to hear that, you know, I'm really happy to hear that about this game that these two people have put their hearts and souls into. It always makes me happy when you know, a project of pure love it comes out really good. So really cool, and I'm really happy to say this game is great in its own right. I personally can't get over how gorgeous the game is. I love how good the game is. I mean, I remember speaking to Alex, the wife part of the husband and wife team, at PAX East, and, you know, talking about how, you know, how much I love the look of the game, because I think it looked so good. And the fact that, you know, that still is very true, even after the game is released, is awesome. I quite adore it. Now, this statue is alive. Now, I'm not sure if these statues are always alive, or if that's just something that happens only once in a while. I don't know what I picked up there. Hood of protection. So we've got this this hat thing. I think this miner's hat's giving us a little bit more protection. So I'm gonna keep the miner's hat. We have fuchsia potions. We could drink it. Oh god, my character's walking around randomly. Okay. So another one of the real fun parts about this game is drinking these potions, because you don't know what they're gonna do. They could do anything. And once you drink it, you'll learn, obviously. But so the fuchsia potions make me walk around randomly. Azure potions heals me. Sickly green potion. I drank it and it healed me greatly. Holy crap. Clumsy spray paint. Oh, okay. I can mark things in spray paint. Aqua potion. I don't know what that did. Oh, it put me to sleep. Well, that's an unfortunate situation. So again, that random element that many roguelikes kind of have is still quite there. My character is quite asleep. There we go. Alright. So we need to find the way down. The question is, where is the way down? I feel like I've entered pretty much every door here, so let's see if we could find the way. So there's this fuchsia room, this purple room. Purple room is empty. Is there another purple room over here? Let's see what this one leads to. Ah, there's the way down. Perfect. So we found it after walking around just a little bit. So we're on level 3 now. Now level 3 is where I start seeing a few more difficult enemies, so I'll be curious to see what we run into. I have literally run into enemies that completely kick my ass, but this glaive is amazing. Those skulls are homing. That is incredible. This weapon is OP, my friends. OP. So we could just do that. And I was hoping it was going to attack that ghost. I'm just going to ignore that ghost. It is killable. They're not that difficult, but I do like to just kind of avoid ethereal creatures for the most part. There we go. It doesn't even give me a red skull thing. Oh, we're going to go to the 4th floor. Ah, no, we're not. I did hit a secret switch. What is that going to do, though? Sometimes, one of my gripes with the game is that sometimes you just don't know what switches end up doing. You kind of hit them, and you don't know what exactly happens. Sometimes they don't seem to do anything. It's a little bit difficult to tell, and I feel like that's something that could be maybe improved upon. I don't know how you would improve it. I'm not a game developer, don't ask me. Maybe that's the point. It's supposed to be cryptic, but I just don't know. I have no idea. Now, I don't seem to see any more red skulls kind of ejecting themselves from the bodies of those that I slaughter. So was it just like does it not do it anymore? Was it like a timed magical thing? Is my thing just super powerful now? Like it hits really hard? I don't understand. Now that skull dude could be a little... Well, no. He was a little weak. Oh, I leveled up. Come here. So, the secret door? Was this a secret door? Aha! There's another way down. What the hell's over there? You know what? I killed him. I would like to see... Whoa, what is that thing? What is that thing? I knocked it on the ground. It's like a robot that gave me a bunch of experience. That's kind of cool. Didn't seem to hit that hard. We're starting to run into zombies. Zombies tend to drop their hands that kind of stick to your face. It's kind of obnoxious because it slows you down. I don't think it does much damage, if any damage at all. But generally speaking, they're kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, thank God that Red Skull found something. Let's just keep going down. We're actually having a really good run here. At least a good run for me. We're on level 5 already. I'm not sure what we could potentially run into. You know, the deeper down we go, again, the more dangerous things go. But, hey, look it, we found another way down. We might as well just... Oop, there's some money there. Oh, well. Oh, Plant vs. Zombie Monster. That is awesome. I don't know if what I just picked up, but I just picked up... I think it looked like a shield. See, the more... And we're also getting a lot more monsters in each room now, which is kind of scary. I think that guy was wearing, like, a little life floater thing that you put in a pool. The comedy in this game is just excellent, too. They don't take themselves incredibly seriously, which I do love. Any developer who can laugh at themselves is always a good one. Alright, let's go get this cash. Excellent. I'll be curious to see what kind of high score we get. I'm sure there are people who just pros at this game at this point, but that, sir, is not me. This mining hat, so good in dark rooms. Oh, the dynamic lighting I could just talk about forever. Ooh, a secret block. So we came in through a secret way. That's cool. We could push that block around if we so choose. Alright, that statue decided to not come to life and attack us, and we found the next way down. Now the question is, what does the switch do? It gave me the secret block. Does it do anything? I can't tell. Let's just go down on the next floor. Level 7, baby. Now I should be exploring more and potentially coming across greater things. Let's just drop that. Chicago typewriter. Plasma ball hat of protection. What? That thing just looks cool. And we have Skull Mask of Protection, which is going to give us +2. That also looks really cool. I just want the Plasma Hat. So we have a Tommy gun in here somewhere? I'm going to have to use that. I have to. There it is. Oh, that's awesome. So we have a Plasma Ball Hat of Protection plus a Tommy gun of some sort. I mean, how could you not? That is a Medusa-looking lady. Holy crap, it does an incredible amount of damage. We're going to save that. We are absolutely going to have to save that for later. Let's get my crazy ethereal blade back out. This is an orc thing. We leveled up. We're already now level something. I don't know. We're level awesome is what we are. And then this is another item. I picked it up. Look, a salting tab of some sort. And luckily, this weapon has still not gotten any bad. What did I just pick up? Did I just pick up a cat? Ethereal kitten of protection? We have a cat on our head? That's amazing. Yes, please. That's absolutely awesome. We have a cat on our head. I know there's an Oculus Rift in here that you can put on your head, but, I mean, really, can you really beat a cat on your head? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. You can't. So, don't even try. Oh, secret door. And here we are. Oh, God, lava. Alright, so, lava has its own lighting, as you can see, which looks friggin' beautiful. The problem with lava is that it's extremely dangerous and volatile, and I'm not sure if I want to risk going over there. So, you know, the answer is no, I don't want to risk it, so I'm not gonna. We're just gonna see what else we can do here. There's gotta be another way around. I don't think the game ever forces you to cross lava, which is totally okay with me. Ah, there's a whole nother door. No, don't even think about it. I could almost one-shot you. Oh, that's the hood that I dropped. Oh well, I picked it back up. So be it. If we get another sickly green potion, that would be excellent. It does a ton of healing. Alright, we got another hat. So many hats. I don't think my inventory has a limit. I really don't, which is always a good thing. I should just start drinking potions. Hot pink potion. I have no idea what that did. Inky black potion. And I'm puking rainbow. I mean, could you ask for anything better? Murky green potion. I just farted. Glad that worked out well. Oh god. Monster. There we go. Now, the more items you do pick up, the more clumsy it is to manage your inventory. The inventory is not exactly the best. You kind of scroll through it. No list or anything. Just the more things you pick up, the more you have to carry. And the game doesn't give you a limit of how many things you can carry, which so, you know, as a gamer, you're going to want to naturally pick up pretty much as much stuff as you can. And that can get cumbersome to go through it. So if you have this one weapon that you really like and you want to use the most, but, you know, maybe this other weapon that you picked up is more, you know, useful in its particular situation, scrolling between all the items is a huge pain in the anus. And it's not exactly the most intuitive thing in the world. Which does kind of cause this layer and level of frustration that is definitely pervasive the longer you play. Whoa, what are these dudes? I have no... Ah! They can do what I can do. Ow, that hurts. Oh, God. Oh, can I... Okay, so remember what I was saying? There are certain enemies you might not want to fight because they could potentially just kick your ass. This is definitely one of them. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, I only have 4 health left, so let's just leave this room. If I could... Oh, good, there's the way down. Alright, if I could just eat as many apples as I possibly can, we might be able to save ourselves some time here. So we're going to eat as many apples as we have, for the most part, bringing us as close to full as possible. The problem being that we're now basically using up all of our healing. You know, let's just get over 100 and I'll be happy with that. Let's get back to our weapon. Ignore those dudes. The idea is those guys will be easier on your way up because you're going to have leveled up and potentially, you know, theoretically have gotten much better gear in the process. Some apples over here, but, you know, whatever. It seems like there was an apple that was up there as well, but that was kind of dropped. Leprechauns that, as you kill them, they drop gold because, you know, leprechauns. Oh, wait, can I jump higher? Is this cat allowing me to jump higher? I feel like I have, like, a glide jump going on here. But I can't see Jack Diddley, which is really shitty. Ah, just attack, just swing. Mathis, you'll kill them eventually. Alright, is there a door over here? You know, as nice as it is to have the cat in my head, I just feel like the miner's hat has come into more useful situations than most have, so let's go ahead and do that. And there's the other set, this way down, but first, Medusa Lady. And potentially Ghost. Might as well pick up the experience while we can. And here we are, level 10, which is dark immediately. I'm curious if it's going to be dark the entirety of the level. No. We're almost halfway there. 3 more floors and we'll be halfway there. Come on, really? There we go. I'm tempted to just keep going as far as I can, just because this is definitely the best run I've had, which speaks volumes about how bad I am about this at this game. Trust me, I am not a good Legend of Dungeon player. And we're already at level 11, Jesus. Secret block. Whoa, what are these things? Can I kill it? How much? Oh my god, I'm like almost dead. Ah! Oh, I killed that thing. Alright, we're doing alright. I have nothing like to heal me anymore, which is unfortunate. Oh, I might have a few apples. Alright, let's just get across here first. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna sit here, sir. Please don't bother me while I eat some apples before I try and get by you. Oh, Jesus, please stay there, Warlock. Warlock from my nightmares. I have, like, nothing left. Let's do it. Come here, Warlock. Oh, there's nothing on the way down. Ah! Oh, but I got him. Awesome! So far, so good. That went exceptionally well. I think that's my skull. That lava almost ate me alive. Alright, let's keep going. So far, so good. Warlocks, it seems like they're not that dangerous. Their attacks are, but they die easy. Now, the question is, this guy, how dangerous is he? Ah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I got him. Oh, shit, I killed him. That was amazing. I've never killed one of those things before. This weapon is so OP. So OP. Alright, well, flip that switch, see if it did anything. Lit a torch. So! Experience. I want to kill all of these things for the experience. The game is losing frames. What is happening? What just happened? I am high score, local high score. What is going on in there? Look at that! Look at all those ghosts. Holy shit. I don't even know what's going on there. Anyway, that'll be my indie snapshot of the game. I really liked it. It's a lot of fun. It's a great. I can see if you like roguelikes and beat 'em ups, this is a $10 well worth spending. Check it out. It's pure charm and joy and fun, all wrapped up in one neat little package. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea what's happening there. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button to join the horde. And as always, I'll see you all next time.